Meet Billy Bobvan Kerman. He he is a world-renowned pilot and has been told to meet a crew over there at the SPH. He does not know what it's for, though it appears to be a scientific expedition mission. He has been told to take this barnstormer over there because it's the only craft that he had near him. So, he prepares to fly. Billy Bobvan, get on your pilot goggles. Close enough. Fires up the engines and takes off. This plane has a small RCS booster on the bottom in order to allow Billy Bobvan to take off early. Pressing the H key to translate upwards will allow him to lift off extremely quickly. Then he can deactivate RCS to conserve fuel. Note the lack of monopropellant. He instead uses liquid fuel and a Werner engine in order to use the same fuel reserve A and have a more powerful boost at the cost of being more fuel expensive. He honestly doesn't care if he crashes this thing because he can pay for it. I mean, world-renowned pilot. See, look, he's fine. Okay, well, let's get him over to the SPH. So, as you can see, he has arrived at the SPH. He says it's bigger in person. But, you know, he's been here before. And ignore that. But here we can see that there's a motorcycle. Hang on, he's receiving a briefing. Okay, Billy Bobvan's in-ear microphone has notified him from the control tower that he is supposed to take this here motorcycle over the sort of Savannah Hill area over there to the mountains and get some vehicle-based research, because until now, we've only gone over there with aerial vehicles. So, he's happy to board the craft. Now, this is no ordinary motorcycle. It is, of course, a flying motorcycle. And this makes Billy Bobvan very happy. Billy Bobvan very happy. Because even though he won't be flying it, it makes a marvelous stunt bike. Well, it made a marvelous stunt bike. Hang on, he needs to take this thing into repairs. Ow! Oh, look. When they repaired the motorcycle, they forgot to stop it up. Well, looks like Billy Bobvan's gonna have to take care of that himself. Or he can let the ship's stabilizers do it for him. Well, not that again. Okay. There we go. Now, Billy Bobvan, be careful this time. At low speeds, it's not very stable. Ah, yes. Good idea, Billy Bobvan. Take it through the leveler area instead of immediately dropping it off. I know it's not your fault. Just, it's actually my fault. I mean, I'm the one remote controlling the craft. You're just our witness. Man, that came out wrong. Okay. Billy Bobvan, let's get to the Savannah bit. I don't know, what do you call that? See, Billy Bobvan, you're no better than me. You don't have any ID either. Even for a ground vehicle, this is pretty fast. Or rather, no. Ground vehicles often aren't this fast. I mean, like, even, like, this is, never mind. Okay, we have a pretty sharp hill coming up, Billy Bobvan. You might want to try and jump it. Here it comes. And we are in the air. Once we are over the hill, we are going to re-extend the landing gear and come in for a nice soft landing. Cutting the thrust now. And bump. Ba-dump. And here we go. What are we gonna do when you get to the mountains, you ask? Well, you know, do some scientific experiments, stunt on the mountains, park laterally, or, no, vertically, like, you know, usual stuff. Oh, so you want to say this thing's top speed, do ya? Well, I know its top ground speed isn't that much, but its top air speed is quite a bit. However, I would not recommend taking it into the air right now. I think we're at such a fast speed that retracting the gear would make us fly. Not quite. But we do a lot of front wheelies. Oh no! He made it out of that one by taking off at the last second. Now I have to steer him back towards the mountains. This thing is amazing at doing yaw rolls. Woo! But that might have been dangerous. That might have been dangerous! Every time we do this, Billy Bobvan, we have to repair the motorcycle and take it back. So let's get going. You may not be the most competent person, but you're definitely a competent pilot. And that is a good idea. Let's take it off and fly it to the savannah. Oh no. Clear the building! Again? Really? Trying this one more time. Hey, it actually worked. Ooh, now that's a nice shot. But if I press F12 to get a screenshot, it'll end the video. You know, the first flying motorcycle I ever built worked really well. And then I broke it. Like the first SSTO I ever built. Yes, I can see you aren't amused. Alright, we're currently over the savannah, so time to touch down for a landing. I just sort of have to, like, mash the S key in order to keep this thing level. Like, holding it's too much, not holding it pitches down. I understand you can do trim, but I don't really feel like it. I mean, it's pretty easy. And touching down. Whoop. Ooh, be careful there. Careful. This thing can only be so stable without thrust. Alright, and begin thrust. Full speed to the mountains. What do you say? What do you say, Billy Bobvan? That's more like it. Oh, really? Do you want to see something cooler? Well, too bad. I know it's not, but, like, I mean, you show me what you like. Be careful, 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 careful. Billy Bobvan, what did we just talk about? We are taking this thing to the savannah, or not savannah, mountains, cubic octagonal strut or not. Oh, really, it was only the cubic octagonal strut. This thing is quite hard to control on this terrain. It's almost like ice. You know what? I can't take it anymore. Taking off, taking off. Yes, I know it's against mission control, but it's just way too hard to control mission control. No, I'm not going to do that again. Oh, look. We missed other cubic octagonal struts. How many cubic octagonal struts crashed in? Only one. I guess the other ones must have fallen off. A motorcycle with retractable wheels just looks like a hover bike. Okay, Billy Bobvan. We're gonna go into a bit of a dive right now. Tell me if we're getting too low. Okay, we're too low. Pitching up. Ooh, it might be too late. Nope, it's not. Woo! Billy Bobvan, we're on the home stretch. Let's touch down. Man, we didn't really use that much fuel at all, did we? Boing. Hey, it didn't bounce that time. Huh. Now it's bouncing. What? Whenever I turn on the camera, it doesn't bounce. You better bounce this time. Ooh, might have gone too high. Might have gone too high. Boing. Yeah, there we go. Boing. See, if you look at the altimeter, there's like sudden jolts in altitude. Oh, this place is actually relatively flat. Oh, as soon as I say it. Okay, this is Billy Bobvan to Mission Control. We are coming up on the mountains. We're gonna take a hill for height advantage, and then head over to the mountain range area a bit. It's almost like a horse motorcycle, because it gallops a little bit. No! It skidded! Okay, Billy Bobvan. I'm afraid we've come too far to turn back. You must take this hill on yourself. World-renowned sprinter abilities activate. You know, Valentina was severely injured while climbing a mountain like this once. Billy Bobvan, I don't doubt your skill. It's almost like you're just face planting up the mountain. It's so weird. Sonic the Hedgehog. Doop, 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 doop. Hey, and did that pause it? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's recording now. That could be bad, though. Well, Billy Bobvan, we've made it far and collected our data. The flying stunt bike is indeed appropriate for long-distance use, albeit not that long distance. Someday I might take it to the desert, find the Kerbal Pyramids. But, Billy Bobvan, you're gonna set up an outpost here and return home with a rescue jet soon. You understand? Got it. There we go.